welcome to everyone. Today we are going to discuss about financial management. Finance and management has a two term, that is finance and management. The activity of managing money, such as investing, borrowing, lending, forecasting, etc. And managing, you're going to manage all those activities such as investing activity, borrowing activity. Finance is rightly described as the lifeblood of an organization. Yes, a correct and regular flow of fund in many departments such as production department, marketing department, sales department, research department, etc. A correct flow in many funds, many departments. It helps a company to grow in effective manner in order to sustain in an organization. So it is an integral part in our organization. A regular supply of fund in many organization. It helps a company to survive. A meaning of financial management: planning, organizing, directing and controlling the financial activities of an organization. Yes, you're going to plan how much and you're going to organization. So whether in which department you're going to organize and direct it and control it in an effective manner in an organization. It is concerned with procurement, allocation and control of financial resources. Whether you're going to hire the loan, whether you're going to get a loan from an organization and allocate in an correct department in order to have a control over the financial resources. It refers to efficient and effective management of funds in a manner in order to achieve a goal of an organization. Definition: according to S.C. Suchar, financial management deals with procurement of funds and their effective utilization in an organization. That a financial management deals with a procurement of funds, whether you're going to raise your fund through equity share, debentures or preference or the loan, whether you're going to whether you're going to take a loan from a bank. So you're going to take a loan from a bank and their effective utilization without wasting any single penny. You should be adequate supply of a fund. It should not be shortage of fund or it is not be overflow of fund. It should be adequate minimum so that a company can have its control over its financial activities and the operation activities in an organization. According to K.L. Mercy, a financial management is an operating activity. As I said, it is integral part activity of a business that is responsible for obtaining and effective utilizing of the fund. It is responsible for allocating the fund in each department and their efficient operations. So if investing in this department, the operation can increase so that you can achieve your organization's objective. Scopes: it has three scopes in financial activities, that is financial decisions, investment decisions, financial decisions, dividend decisions. Investment decisions: a way to invest, in what amount to invest, whether you're going to invest in a project or you're going to invest in a fixed asset, in what amount you're going to invest. And financial decisions: way to raise the fund, whether you're going to take a loan from a bank or whether you're going to raise your fund through equity shares, preference shares or the debentures, in what amount you're going to raise. And dividend decisions: a dividend is a part of profit, a company profit, whether if you're going to share with your shareholders or whether you're going to retain that share so that you can invest in a company activity, such as you can add a product line or diversification or expansion or get amalgamated. So these are all activities which helps a company in order to sustain in an organization. Financial management has three factors, that is investment decisions. Capital budgeting: it is nothing but investing in capital expenditure, at what amount you are going to invest in a fixed asset. And working capital management, in order to run a company, in order to run their routine activity, day-to-day activity without any flow, without any shortage, this investment decision will be helping. Financial decision: a cost of capital. It is a minimum rate a company expects in any kind of investment. Capital structure, such as you're including whether only equity shares or equity shares with preference or preference shares and debentures or only debentures, or you're going to write three together, that is equity, preference and the debentures. And privilege is nothing but including a debt factor in order to have a tax profitability. And dividend decisions. A dividend policy, whether you're going to distribute your profit among your shareholders, otherwise a retained earning, whether you're going to return in order to improve your company in the terms of product, adding a product, or expanding or diversion, etc., diversification, etc. Every company has an objective, as a financial management as an objective, that is profit maximization and wealth maximization. A company's main prime motto is to get to earn profit in order to survive in a company and to cover all the expenses which are invested in operation activities. And wealth maximization, according to Professor Solomon Esra, a financial management objective should be maximizing the financial status of the shareholders, that is increasing the market share of a company, such in many activities. So if you have a good reputation, good reputation for the company, the shareholders share price of a company automatically increase. For example, Tata, they're very ethical company, so that their share value is high. And for another example is Infosys company, they are very good in CSR activity, so that this company has a good reputation in ethical way. A company shareholders are very rational, they are rational thinkers, so that they want their money to be safe, not to be lost in certain activity. So a good company reputation can help the company shareholders to invest. Other objective, to ensure a regular and adequate supply of fund. Yes, a regular flow of fund and adequate. It should not be over, it should not be under minimal, so it should be a correct optimal maximization of supply of fund to ensure adequate returns to the shareholders. Yes, at what amount, at what percentage you're going to give a shareholders their interest, that is in terms of interest and dividend. To ensure optimum fund utilization, or utilizing your at the certain level, at most level, you're going to utilize your fund in a positive manner. You should not waste a single penny of that. To ensure safety on investment. So yes, if you're investing in a company or in a project, it should be in a profitable manner as well as less risky, so that your amount can be returned in terms in good amount. To plan a sound capital structure, yes, you're going to include share capital in the terms like equity, preference shares, and debentures. At what percentage, at what ratio is equity, and what ratio in preference shares, and what ratio in debentures, etc. To increase efficiency, yes, a correct flow of fund without any break, a company will have its operation activity with continuity. So it helps in increasing the efficiency. To proper estimation of total financial requirements, yes, each department has the requirements. For example, production department, they need certain amount raw materials, or for example in human resource, a correct payment for the workers. They ensure they can work in foremost faith and activity. So every department has that requirement. This financial management helps to fulfill this requirement. To maintain a proper cash flow, inflows and outflows of an organization. To survival, in order to have a good profitable manner, it helps to survive a company due to many companies shut down due to pandemic. So a good company with financial management, it survives. To create reserves in order to meet a future movements activities of a company. It will help a company to maintain its reserve. Functions of financial management: estimate a capital requirements, as I said, estimating different departments. Determination of capital composition, whether the long term or short term, the long term and capital budgeting, and short term working capital management. Choice of fund, as I said, equity, shares, preference, and debentures. Investment of funds, you're going to invest in the fund in a profitable manner, less risky. Disposable of surplus, you're going to distribute these among shareholders, or you're going to retain. Management of cash flow, inflows and outflows of a company. You're going to have all the control over the financial activities in an organization. Importance: helps organizing planning, financial planning. Yes, how much to raise and in which department to be allocated. Assist organization planning and acquisition of fund. At what amount you're going to take money from in order to sustain in an organization, to maintain operation activities. helps organization in effective utilization and allocating the fund received and acquired. Yes, you're going to utilize the money as foremost without wasting any money. Assisting organization making a critical financial decision. Yes, a company with they have many decisions, whether it can be risky oriented, profit oriented. So it helps the company to measure its activity. It has many methods such as NPV, ARR, IRR, or capital budgeting. Many methods are there. So based on that methods, a company can invest in this activity. Helps in improving the profitability of organization, helps overall growth in organization, helps overall firms in an organization. Yes, it increases the value of an organization. A good control over the financial activity, companies will have a good overall increase the value. Provides economic stability. Yes, in order to have a survivalship economic stability, that a foundation should be best, so that in order to have a survivalship in a cutthroat competition.